Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm here to talk more about making money with mobile games. I'm the face behind the Mistplay page. I wanted to talk a little bit more about some Mistplay basics and also talk about the fact that that's not the only get paid to site that I'm going to talk about. I also have some experience with rewarded play and one other get paid to site, and I've looked into several others and read up a lot on them, so be doing some comparisons in the future as well. But just a quick overview on Mistplay. I'm assuming that people come to this channel already know the basics, but if you don't, you download the app, you look through their games, you start playing the games, you earn game experience points, and as you level up, you gain more of those. You hit checkpoints. Checkpoint 1 is basically installing it. Checkpoint 2 is playing it for about 3 minutes, and then it adds on more minutes for each checkpoint. Each time you reach a checkpoint, you get units, which you then can save up and exchange for gift cards or PayPal cash. If that sounds convoluted, I think that's on purpose. Mistplay doesn't want you to know what dinky little earnings you're going to get from them. You're typically making no more than maybe $1 or $2 an hour playing their games. And they don't want you to know that. It's easier to disguise it with units and make you get gift cards. But, nobody's getting rich on Mistplay. They tell you right off the bat that the most you can make in any given year is $550. So if you didn't know that before, now you do. Don't bother to try to make that into too much of a side hustle. Just do it because it's fun and you get some gift certificates. So I have been doing this for quite a while. I've made a few $100s now in gift certificates, so I'm not mad about it. Let's see. So those are the basics. Some of the tips that Mistplay gives you for free are play every day to maintain your streak. You get just 2 units a day, but it adds up. And to play higher games with higher multipliers for more units, which of course, duh. But sometimes after you've been on there for a while, they don't give you a lot. That you get more than 20 per checkpoint. And then they've got a couple other tips on there. So if you want to look at their social media, they're pretty open with the way to maximize your points. You can participate in events. You can do the daily tasks. You can spend money to get gems. And then the gems you can sell back to the store for units. And they also, if you accumulate enough of them, you get silver or gold status, which means that you get 10% more units for each game that you play, and you get some other special benefits. Sorry about that. So you get those kind of tips for free from Mistplay, so I'm not going to go over those. What I would like to do in a future episode is talk about some of the other common ones you'll run into that I ran into when I was doing research about this, like if I'm really not enjoying the game, what checkpoint should I play it out to? At one point, is it not worth it to play the game anymore? They stop rewarding you after checkpoint 20. But that doesn't mean you can't keep playing. They just don't give you any rewards for it. At least that's the way it used to be. I believe that Mistplay has been experimenting with some different unit pricing structure this year, and I will talk about that in a future video as well. So those are the Mistplay basics. Download the app, play some games, gain experience in the games, which gets you to the next checkpoint. Checkpoint gives you units, save up the units, exchange them for gift cards. That's how it works. That's the basics of how it works. And we'll go into more detail about how you can maximize how much you win in future videos. One of them, I'm going to go into detail about whether or not it's worth your time to pursue one of their tournaments.